How I feel? I feel like you should get pregnant at a young age because you can't take care of the baby and you gotta go to school to get your education.
I think teen pregnancy is extremely hard. I actually am pregnant right now. I am 10 weeks pregnant and I am exhausted and tired all the time and don't want to do anything. So I couldn't imagine being a teenager with no support, or maybe some teenagers have support, but I think it's really, really hard on their bodies and emotionally, and I hate to see a teenager go through anything they're not ready for.
I think it's too young for a child to have a baby.
I feel that things happen, and that it had happened to me 6 months ago. I feel scared and everything like that, so I feel that things happen.
Okay, so teen pregnancy, let's see. I think teenagers should kind of hold off with the whole pregnancy thing, but it just depends on their situation. So most teenagers aren't really ready for that kind of stuff. My sister actually she got pregnant at 19, but it was kind of older than some kids that are getting pregnant now. They're just not ready. They don't have, they're not financially ready to support the baby, so they usually rely on their parents, and their parents are most likely struggling as is. So I think getting pregnant while you're a teen is really not the smartest idea, but things happen, and you just gotta go with what it is, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. It will affect their life forever because they'll still can have dreams but it's going to take extra time and support from their family.
I think teen pregnancy is extremely hard. I actually am pregnant right now. I am 10 weeks pregnant and I am exhausted and tired all the time and don't want to do anything. So I couldn't imagine being a teenager with no support, or maybe some teenagers have support, but I think it's really, really hard on their bodies and emotionally, and I hate to see a teenager go through anything they're not ready for.
I feel that it's a lot of work and that you need a lot of support. If you don't have support, it's really a lot of work, so it's just, yeah.
Okay.
How I feel? I feel like you should get pregnant at a young age because you can't take care of the baby and you gotta go to school to get your education.
Okay, so getting pregnant, I think so, because people see things, okay, so sex comes up and everyone's like, oh yeah, I want to try this, and some people are under peer pressure and they're like, oh, you haven't had sex yet, that's crazy. And some people don't know how to approach it. They don't know to stay safe, they don't know to watch who you're going to do it with or anything like that. So I think they actually it goes about because I don't know.
No, because you gotta drop out of school, get a job. Hey.
No, because they're pretty much kids still, and they're raising another kid.
No way. It's super hard. Like I already said, it's really, really difficult.
Okay. Absolutely not. It's one of the hardest things you'll have to do because you still have to finish school, and hopefully you go on to college, and and the child has to have be challenged and educated and healthy while you're still maintaining your own education. Do you think?
Well, I have it easy because I have a lot of support from my mother, but if you don't have support, I feel that it's very hard. Even though I still have support from my mother, it's still hard, so it's a lot of work.
No.
Well, I think that, yeah, I do. I think that a lot of teenage girls, once they realize how much of themselves they have to give up to be a good mom, because being a good mom is different than just being somebody's mother, I think they regret possibly not being more careful or not making better decisions in the moment, because it's so hard and it takes up so much time and so much of who you are. I think they regret that part of it. However, once they have their baby and they've gotten used to being a mom and they get in the groove of things, I don't think they would change anything, because I know plenty of women who had babies when they were teenagers and say they would never change a thing because they love their children.
On certain times they will regret it, like they can't go to a party or they can't go to a dance because they have a sick child. But overall, I hope they don't regret it. I mean, they fall in love with this child.
The only regret I have is waiting. So, but no regrets.
Yeah, because they don't know how much work having a baby is until they actually have one.